One thing that I wanted to ask you about was the president spoke, obviously, to the American public last night and talked about the $18 trillion, I think was the number he used, of investment pledges made into the U.S. as part of some of these tariff transactions or tariff deals with various countries. And I think the American public wants to understand the math behind that, because $18 trillion is an extraordinary amount of money. You look at some of the countries that have made these pledges, it's, close to their entire GDP. Over what period of time should we anticipate these deals actually coming to fruition? And I should also just mention that Bloomberg had done an analysis of this and suggested that, in fact, there were closer to only really $7 trillion, which, by the way, is still an extraordinary number, but in terms of measurable deals that we should be thinking about.
Well, remember, the deals, they really have a couple parts to them. One is the investment headline numbers that you're talking about, which are really important. It's helping to reindustrialize America, and I'll talk a little bit about that. And the other part are what I'd call the pure trade issues, where they're opening our markets to us. They're taking their tariffs down. They're removing their non-tariff barriers. And on that part, a lot of that is already in progress or going through legislatures in foreign countries. On the investment piece, this past week we saw a new zinc smelter be announced by a Korean company. We have the Koreans talking about more shipbuilding in the tunes of hundreds of millions of dollars and billions of dollars. We have the Japanese companies like Hitachi and others building. So we see a lot of progress on that front, and we're going to be looking at it over the life of President Trump's term on the investment figures.
Right. The other thing that I